Play the recording. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Team Hustle and Heart team call. It is Monday, August 5th, first Monday of August. Second official week starting today of our morning meltdown group, which is already going absolutely incredible. I am so excited about this group, you guys. I know all of you guys that are on here are in there. The energy has been insane in that group. It's been so much fun already. I know we're starting to do the points thing this week, so that'll be fun to add in as well. And you guys can ask questions about that stuff tonight too if you have any. But first off, I want to just shout out everybody from last month. So I'm going to share my screen here. And I just want to celebrate you guys for a minute because our team did some freaking incredible things last month, and we changed a lot of lives, and it doesn't go unrecognized. So we had 49 lives changed last month in the month of July, which is awesome. And I know that this month we can do even more than that. So we had me at Success Club 30, Brooke at Success Club 6, Kara at Success Club 6, Paige at Success Club 8, Lacey at 6, Sydney at 8, Brianne at 6, and Annie at 6. And then we had Kelly at 4, Marina at 4, Kyle at 4, Hannah at 2, Corinne at 2, Nathan at 2, Caitlin at 2, and Cheyenne at 2. So 49 lives changed, you guys. I know we can do well over 50 this month. We've hit, I think our highest is like 70 something, so I think we should beat it this month because we have the promo codes again. So that's another announcement that I want to share with you guys. But whether you're on this board or not, like, celebrate the girls that are up here that are changing lives, and then also chat in right now. I want you guys to chat in something that you can celebrate personally, whether it's the lives that you changed last month and you're up here, or whether it's something, you know, maybe you committed to morning meltdown and that you just finished your first full week and you're feeling incredible, whatever it is. Maybe you have a challenger or a client that's rocking it. I want you guys to chat in right now. Something that you are proud of that you can celebrate with us tonight. So let's blow this chat thread up real fast. I just realized I had a typo on this post. I totally typed the wrong number there. But anyways, I know I am personally really excited about the fact that even though I was on vacation this last 4.5 days and I did drink and eat and do those things, I got my workouts in. I'm on track with my workouts. I haven't missed any. And I did a really good job of getting water in and making sure I was getting my shake in every day. So I'm just excited about that. Why is this chat not blowing up? You guys, chat in something that you can celebrate. Okay, Michaela, I'm proud of finally taking the leap and becoming a coach, committing to this journey. That is really exciting. I want to welcome you tonight too. Michaela's a new coach on our team. She's repping it in Canada, woo woo, which is exciting. We need more Canadian coaches, so that's cool. On track with all my workouts for MM100 and have been really good at reaching my water almost every day. Way to go, Tina. Woo! Exciting. Okay, so everybody celebrate something that you did this week that you can pat yourself on the back for, and then let's make it a goal to get every single one of you up on this board this month. Let's do it this week. Jillian down 6.5 pounds in the first week. What? That's insane. Oh my gosh. That just gave me chills. Like, that is what this is all about. That is so exciting. Wow. Ah, yay. Okay. That's so awesome. But I always say Success Club 5 by the 5th and Success Club 10 by the 10th. That's my personal goals. And I tell you guys to shoot for the same thing, or at least be in Success Club by the 15th of the month, halfway through. But here's the thing, if you aim to help 3 people each week, then having that kind of urgency for yourself, you won't wait till the end of the month to try to get into Success Club and be like scrambling at the end of the month, like, oh gosh, I haven't helped 3 people yet. So why not just shoot to do it every single week? And then you're going to hit Success Club every month for sure, and you're going to probably beat your best that you've had in the past. and you're going to just change more lives, and it's going to keep the momentum rolling, because I see all the time people either hit Success Club early in the month and then they just kind of coast and chill because they're like, I've already helped 3 people, I'm good, I hit Success Club. Like, no, it's not about just getting your face on a recognition board. It's about the lives that we're changing, and if we have an opportunity to change more lives, then that's what we should be aiming for and doing every day. So I never stop at Success Club 5 or 10 or even 20. So for example, you guys, this month I was sitting at Success Club 16, like the week right before I left for Watershed. So like a week ago, we had like a week left in the month and I was at 16, and that was way low for my personal goals and where I set my bar and non-negotiable. And I called myself out and I said, no, like, just because I'm already there, this is not enough. I know I can do more. I know I can change more lives. And I posted in our team page and said, I'm going to hit Success Club 30 before I leave for Watershed. And then guess what I did? I got my butt to work and I sent all the invites. I sent all the follow-ups. I just got laser focused on what I needed to do to get me where I wanted to go. And I didn't even stress about how I was going to help, 15 or whatever more people in the next 3 days. Instead, I just knew that I was going to do it. And I sat down and made a plan and looked at, okay, what are the activities that are going to get me there? It's not scrolling Facebook and Instagram and watching other coaches' stories. It's not making pretty graphics and, doing these other things. It's doing the vitals. It's me showing up and being excited about how freaking incredible our group is going. It's me following up with people that have said no in the past because we have the $10 promo codes to offer. So last month we had those and they gave them to us again this month, which is really exciting. So every single one of you that is an active coach, you have at least 3 promo codes that you can use to give your prospects to get $10 off of their challenge pack this month or their completion pack. So you should have got them emailed to you. If you don't have them for some reason, let me know, but check your spam and your junk folders and all of that. But you have 3 $10 off promo codes for each business center you have. So if you're Emerald or above, then you probably have a spouse account signed up or a parent or a family member. So you're also getting 3 promo codes in those accounts as well. So I have my account, Nate's account, and my second business center. So I have 3, 6, 9 promo codes that I get to use. You guys all have at least 3. So that means that there's no reason every single one of us can't change at least 3 lives this month with an extra $10 off. And the Morning Meltdown packs stayed $20 off this month. So they're still on sale. Take advantage of that. That means people can save $30. So I'm utilizing the promo code, all of that, to create urgency right now and telling people the next 3 people that get signed up are going to get an extra $10 off and save $30, which never happens. I sent out an email to follow up with everyone. I am inviting behind the scenes. I am posting about it. Tomorrow is Transformation Tuesday, so you better bet I'm going to be sharing my transformation tomorrow, and I'm going to be talking about my story and what I have seen change with myself and with these programs and with our group and all these things, and hit home with somebody else that was in my shoes and needs this just like I did, because there's someone out there that needs it just like you did. So as far as announcements go, Maddie been on track with workouts and training for coaching. Woo! Super awesome. Yay. Okay. Yeah. Get that coming out post up like tonight or tomorrow. Don't wait on that. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't be a bitch. Hit send. That's what we say. Just get it out there, because it's better to do it than not perfectly than to not do it at all. Yes. 5 lives this month. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we have the $10 off promo codes. We have $20 off Morning Meltdown pack still. And then I just want to show you guys, as far as announcements and stuff go, when you log into your Coach Online office, every single time you're going to see this coach breaking news here in the main page that shows you things that are going on. So for example, the new promo codes, what new updates have happened in the Coach Online office, when Morning Meltdown started, there's a new Ultimate Portion Fix thing coming out. There are like all these announcements and things that you can see every month. And then you should also get an email every month with announcements as well. And then Success Starters. So this is just talking about reminding you, if you hit Success Club your first 3 months, then you earn a free ticket to Coach Summit, which is incredible. Every single one of you needs to be there. And then you also get rewards every month that you hit Success Club. So not only are you, changing lives and earning an income and at least getting your products paid for, if not more, but you're also earning other incentives like cool prizes. We do prizes in the team. You also get prizes from Beachbody. And then on top of that, you get rewarded calls with top coaches in the company. This month, the prize for Success Club is a Jericho bobblehead, which is awesome. I want that, like right now. That little red hair is so cute in those gold pants. 10% off 3-day refresh kits. So I know I personally am about to do a 3-day refresh later this week because after Watershed, I need it. And it's summer. People are coming off of all the barbecues, all the things. So it's perfect time to offer them a 3-day refresh or to kick off their morning meltdown journey or their journey with you. And then also Recover is $10 off this month. You guys, Recover is a game changer. I hope you guys use it because I would be so sore if I didn't use it. Also, the vegan chocolate tastes like straight up brownie batter and it's delicious. That's $10 off this month. Collagen came out, so make sure you're trying these products so that you can talk to other people about them yourself. And then we have the new activewear line that's out as well. But you can see all of these things here. Every time you have questions about the new things that are coming out or what's going on, you can see them all in your Coach Online office. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Last couple announcements are that we have our team retreat. Don't forget that is coming up. So in October, we are going to Scottsdale, Arizona, and we're going to have a house with a pool, and we're going to hang out for the weekend, and we might like go hiking. It's going to be chill. We're probably going to barbecue, and we're going to have some trainings from other top leaders, and you guys are going to get to learn and grow. And then I also have like goodie bags with fun prizes, and we'll do team bonding stuff. And just like retreats are the most fun, awesome, so like soul filling things ever. Like you don't want to miss them. And the cool thing about the retreats is I host this for you guys. So this is something that if you are a diamond coach, you can come to the retreat. So if you want to go on this retreat, then you just need to be diamond by August 21st and hold it for 6 weeks. And then you earn the retreat. And I pay for everything there. So all you have to do is get there, and then all the housing, the food, the stuff, the activities, everything is paid for by me. And that's August 21st. So make sure you mark that down and that you set a goal and a plan. If you want to be a diamond coach and go on this retreat by August 21st, then you need to look at, okay, how many weeks do I have to make that happen? And in those, if I have 3 weeks to make that happen, what needs to happen in those 3 weeks, or if I have 2 weeks to make that happen, what needs to happen? How many people do I need to sign up? Well, Diamond is 12 people. It's 8 coaches, 4 on each side, and then 2 of which you have helped go Emerald. So I went Diamond all by myself. I didn't have any working coaches yet. I signed up everybody as a discount coach because I wanted them to save money when they got started with their challenge pack. And I had 8 discount coaches, and I signed up my spouse and my mom, and I put 2 people under them to get them to Emerald. And boom, I was Diamond. So it's really not hard. And if you want to go on this, you 100% can still earn this, whether you just started today or 2 years ago. But you do need to be Diamond by August 21st. Hold it for 6 weeks, and then you get to go on the retreat. It's going to be a freaking blast. It's so much fun, and it's awesome for your business. And you get to like actually meet everyone, and you get to surround yourself with people that are at the level that you want to be at and continue growing at. So I highly recommend you guys pushing for that. If you're a business building coach and you want to take this seriously, then you don't want to miss retreats. And even if you're not a business building coach, like it's still going to be a blast and you should be there. So I would love to see all of you guys there. August 21st, put that date in. If that's something that you're serious about wanting to make happen, tell me and I'll get on a call with you and let's make a game plan and figure out how to get you to Diamond by August 21st so that you can go on the retreat with us. Okay. That's, I think, all I have for the announcements. We have the new program, the Works program, coming out in September 30th. So just kind of put that on the back burner for yourself right now. I'm still promoting Morning Meltdown like crazy because it's super hot right now, and I'm not going to be promoting the Works program until we get closer to September or even later. So I just want you guys to have that in the back of your mind, though, because I know I am really excited about it. And it's a brand new trainer too, which is really cool. And he trains NBA players. So look up the program if you haven't seen it yet, but it's awesome. I got to work out live with him at our Super Saturday, and it was so much fun. He kicked my ass. I burned like 500 calories, but it was such a killer workout and so much fun. So that's all I have for announcements for you guys. And then tonight is just live Q&A. So I just want to open it up for you guys to ask me whatever questions that you have. It can literally be anything. There are no dumb questions. And we have a lot of new coaches. So I just want to make sure that you guys are getting your questions answered and that there is nothing that is holding you back. So any questions you guys have, I'm going to open it up. Just unmute yourself or chat in and ask whatever you want to ask as far as recruiting or boot camps or how inviting or posting, literally anything. And if nobody goes, I'm going to start calling people.
Hey, it's Tina. I have a question.
Yeah.
Mostly regarding the Morning Meltdown bootcamp that we're doing. So if we have people who are wanting to sign up, can they still be added into the bootcamp, or is enrollment for that technically closed off?
No, they can still be added. So as far as urgency purposes goes, I always set like an enrollment deadline so that people do try to enroll by the deadline. But then behind the scenes, I'm still inviting to it and still talking about it. And if somebody, like I had a girl get signed up this weekend and I plugged her into our group. And then the cool thing about the teams is we'll just keep adding people on as they come. So right now, like every team has 7 to 8 people. So if a new person comes on right now, they can still get added to the team and just start their day one, if that makes sense. I would say that you want people to probably start on a Monday, but it truthfully doesn't matter that much because it is 100 workouts. So the phases aren't like a normal program where we're not going to end on a Sunday. We're going to end on like a random like Tuesday or Wednesday or something. So it's not as important that they start on a Monday. So even if they joined today, they could start tomorrow with workout 1 because it's more like workout versus day. And then I personally just try to usually get people started on a Monday just because it usually feels better for them. Mm-hmm. And then I will probably pretty soon here, I'm going to start promoting like my August group, which will be the same thing. And I will say a new date for that, which will be closer towards the middle end of the month, like in the teens probably of August. I don't know what Monday that is, maybe like the 18th or something, whatever Monday's around then. And it's like the 3rd week. And I will start promoting that enrollment date so that hopefully I get a big chunk of people that all enroll around then and they can all kind of start together as well. But if someone signs up tomorrow, I'm not going to make them wait 100 days to get in the group. Like I want them to get started now. Does that help?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. What else?
Okay, I have another question.
Yeah.
Or I guess maybe it's more seeking advice. Because I think that what I struggle with the most is like once I do have people who are wanting to sign up and join in for boot camps is like keeping up with challengers throughout it. amongst like all the other stuff that's going on. So yeah, I guess it's more just asking for advice.
Yeah. So
like, yeah.
Like as far as like kind of checking in with your challengers.
Yeah, I'm just like keeping participation and interest up, and among other things. But
yeah,
I find that like every person who I either get to sign up or who's really interested in joining, either like isn't on Facebook or something or other happens so that they're not always able to be like, teamed in with the boot camp. And I know that they just kind of, they tend to get lost if they're not like tuned into the groups and stuff.
Right. So something that I do is I usually tell people like, that's fine that you don't have Facebook. Would you mind making like a dummy account just to use for the group, and you don't have to actually use it for Facebook? And most people are fine doing that. I actually have like 3 girls in our group right now that have just like a dummy account. It doesn't even have a Facebook profile picture or anything. They're just specifically using it for our group. But if they really don't want that, then I will get them plugged in the Tracker app, so that they still have something. And then I just send out, I do check-in emails for my clients. In the beginning, it's like each week. And then after their first month, it moves farther out, like once a month. And I just send in, an email checking in with them and seeing how things are going, seeing if they have any questions that they need answered, seeing if they're reaching their goals, or if they maybe need help with their nutrition plan, or maybe they're finishing a program and they need help figuring out what the next one is, things like that. Just making sure that I'm on top of checking in with them. And it helps me if I'm kind of doing that mass like all at once, so that I'm not having to check in with one person, on Tuesday and then another person on Thursday, and like it's all over the place. So I like to put I use Google Streak for all of my tracking, but you can use pen and paper. You can use, you can just make a Google Excel sheet, and you could put their name and email in, and then like what date they started, and then just make a box like sent check-in week 1, sent check-in week 2. Or if you want to use Google Streak, I personally like that. It's free. And I just put in all their names and their emails, and then I have the boxes for like checking in week 1, checking in week 2, when they started, all of that, so that it's really easy for me, and I can mass email all the people that need a week 1 check-in at once and send it to them, and all the people that need a week 2 and send it to them. And then I can reply individually, if that makes sense. I don't know. Hopefully that helps.
Yeah, sorry, I just realized I was muted. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're good. And then I think just, it does make a difference being engaged and involved in the group. So I think really driving that participation, and that's part why I love what we're doing right now, and with the point system and having the teams, because now they have other people that are checking in with them too. Like in your little group pod, our group pod is chatting with each other, and they're making friends and connections there. And I get to kind of check in with my whole little team all at once. So that's another, cool thing about what we're doing right now, is that they're going to have more accountability and more check-in on their journey if they're in that group with us.
Yeah, I love the teams. I think that's an awesome little new thing we're doing. So
yeah, and for right now, I'm just adding the new people that are popping in this like first week onto the other teams, and then depending on if we're adding like a lot of people at once, I'll just start creating a new team.
Gotcha.
But this is kind of like trial and error right now for this first round, just because I haven't really done this. So I'm just seeing what works and seeing what we like. So if you guys have suggestions and stuff along the way, or you're like, hey, I think this would make it better, or hey, I don't think this is working, like please help and share. I also would love to see, because you guys bring your challengers in, I want them to see you guys too. Like they want to hear from you. They want to see your voice. They didn't sign up with me. They signed up with you for a reason. So I would love to have you guys like do some of the posts as well. And it's really easy. I already have the guide all set. You literally just copy and paste and schedule it in the Facebook group. Like it's that simple. But do make sure that you guys are personally checking in with your challengers, because I'll be checking in with mine, but I'm not going to be checking in with all of your guys' challengers. Like, that is up to you guys to do that. And then just engaging and participating in the group, obviously, because they want to do the journey with you. They don't want you to just tell them what to do. And I think most of you guys that are on here do a great job of that, but make sure that you're not just plopping your people in our group and then you're not showing up and doing the work. Do you guys have any more questions about the MM100 group or challengers or any of that? Or do you want, you can move to something else too, a different topic if you guys have other questions. I know you guys have questions or something you need help with.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So on the MM100, this was like the first 2 weeks of it. When, like, after these 2 weeks, it's still open or not? Like, you can still access it, or I'm confused about that part.
Yeah, the workouts stay up forever.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's helpful.
Normally when it's like, because it's a new program, they're launching one phase at a time onto BOD, but then after that they'll stay forever. And then other programs that aren't brand new, when you go to them, it'll just show all the workouts.
Oh, okay. I had a customer asking, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna ask on that one, so thank you.
Yeah, so they won't go away or anything. So I just had to explain that to a girl who was actually like watching my stories, who I've been talking to for like 2.5 years about joining. And she just messaged me like, when's the next new program coming out? And I was kind of wondering like, I wonder if she thinks that because we already started this, like she can't do it or something. So asking those clarifying questions is huge. Just kind of a side note with your prospects, because I asked her, I said, what did I ask her? So she messaged me and said, do you know what the next workout will be for Beachbody after Morning Meltdown 100? And I said, this one's still available. You don't have to wait. Were you thinking you did? And she's like, no, I figured I could jump in on this one, but it's already a week in and I've been going back and forth for so long that I'm finally feeling ready and want to start on track. Sounds like another excuse, but I believe I want to sign up as a coach and feel like waiting for the next challenge is best for me, so I'm not behind. So asking those clarifying questions and making sure, you know, that you are really figuring out, instead of me just being like, oh, the next program is this, and then her being like, okay, cool, once that comes out in September, I'll join. I asked her because clearly like there was a misunderstanding. And so I said, no, you don't have to miss anything though. That's what I'm saying. I have another group of girls starting it today and on the next Monday. So you'd be starting with everyone still and doing the full 100 days. You're not going to be missing any of them. And she's like, oh shit, okay. So I'm like, yeah, plus the $10 off right now and the $20. It's on sale, $20 off, so it's $30. And then she said she's going to message me tonight. But just asking those clarifying questions is really important, because especially when people give me objections, you know, sometimes a girl messaged me and said, hey, I've been really wanting to join, but I just don't think I can afford it, or make that kind of investment or something along those lines. And then instead of me just being like, oh, okay, like I totally get it, maybe next month or something, I asked her a clarifying question, and I asked her, what do you think, you know, what is your idea of too large of an investment? Or like, what do you think is too much? Or what do you think is expensive? And just asking her that gets her to think about it. And this is something I actually learned from the 2B Mindset coach training, is Ilana talks about, with the 2B Mindset program, how people, when they are doing really bad with their nutrition, they automatically assume the worst. And they think when they haven't got on the scale and checked it, because with 2B Mindset, you're supposed to be weighing yourself like every day. And when they haven't got on the scale and seen where they're at for like a week or 2 weeks, because they've been just way off the wagon, they automatically assume that they've gained like 16 pounds. And they're just already telling themselves these things. And so instead of jumping right to that, it's better, she says it's better to ask them like, what's the worst number that you like could see, you know, or that you would feel awful about. And then if it's like 16 pounds or something, then the real number is like 2 pounds, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, okay, you're right. It's fine. Like, I got this, you know, but people automatically go to like the worst case scenario. And we usually think things are a lot worse than they are. So to most people, they're probably assuming that this costs like way more than it does. I know I did. Like, I know of people who haven't even reached out because they just assumed it costs like $500 or $1,000 or $300 a month or something, or the $160, they think that's a monthly cost. So just asking those clarifying questions can be really important and kind of puts the ball in their court. So for example, with the, you know, if people say they don't have enough time, then you could ask them, you know, a clarifying question about what they think is too much time to be spending working on themselves and giving themselves that me time every day. And if they say an hour, then you're like, cool. Well, guess what? These workouts are 20 to 30 minutes a day. And then it makes it seem that much better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that actually helped a lot. So thank you.
Yeah. What else? So you guys get no objections. You're all in Success Club and just absolutely crushing it, right? Because you have no questions. Stephanie, Jillian, how about you guys? I promise.
Well, I had a question. I'm just learning how to send out all these emails and stuff. And as far as like inviting new people, because I have several people that are interested.
Mm-hmm.
And I went online and I sent an email, but some people just want to like look at it and check it out. Is there a way that they can do that? I did do a share cart today, but I have someone else who's really interested, and I was telling her about the MM100. She's been watching it, and a new mom at home. So, I mean, she's really wanting to do that. But as far as sending it from my Facebook, because I'm not very good with computers.
Yeah.
like a link from my Facebook. How do I do that?
So we actually still have the B100 info group open on Facebook, which is just an informational group for people to learn about Morning Meltdown that you're welcome to add them to. I'll just share my screen so you guys can see this right now. But we still have that group going, but if it's not specific to Morning Meltdown, so we don't always have one of these going on.
Right.
When we have a new program coming out, we do a launch group like this. So you could add her, invite her to join this B100 info group. And in here, there are units with all of the information on this program as far as what it entails, what the nutrition looks like, how much time it takes, a sample of the workout. So this is a great way to get people interested. Like, nobody is going to try that workout and not love it. Or I haven't had anyone not love it anyway. So sending them that sample workout, or if you add them to the group, the sample workout's in here and they can play it and try it. It's also linked in your Coach Online office. You can send it directly from there. And then all the information on the program is in here as well. And then in your Coach Online office, you guys have all these resources too. So when you go to Grow My Business, you have this product tools and shareable media. And when you click that, if you're talking to someone about a specific program like Morning Meltdown right now, you can send them the free workout to try. We have a free workout for Transform 20 and Lift 4 as well. And you can click like Morning Meltdown Toolkit. And in here, there will be videos and training guides for you guys to help talk to people about it. So here's the MM100 videos. Right here is the sample workout. So you can just literally copy the link right here, copy link, and send it to them. You can also, let's see if I scoot this over. There's a link to the preview. So this is just going to be a preview of the program. So I send people that a lot of the time to give them an idea of what Morning Meltdown and this program is all about, instead of me trying to put it all into words and explain it. The video is short and it's going to cover everything. And then if they have questions after that, I can answer them. But I find, like, why not let that do the talking for me instead of me trying to type out all this stuff when I don't know everything. And then as far as these videos, like the preview video and stuff, they have those for every single program. But also want to remind you guys that you have my conversation guide. This is in the new coach welcome email I sent you guys, as well as in the files section of our team page. And if you are talking to people, you should be following my conversation guide. And it basically walks you through an entire conversation, how to talk to people from the invite to next explaining what, always start with asking them what their goals are, because you can't offer someone a solution to a problem you don't know, right? If you don't ask them what their goals are, what they're struggling with, what they need help with, then you have no idea what the answer is to their problem. So you can't just start throwing out like, oh, you should just buy this challenge pack, and they don't understand why. Like, people purchase things because they have a reason to, right? They purchase it because they feel that there is a need, that it's filling the gap somewhere for something that they're missing or lacking. They buy a sweatshirt because they for some reason feel like they need that new sweatshirt. They don't just buy it just 'cause. So talking about asking them their goals first is where I always start, and what they struggle with, and figuring that out, so that then I can dive into telling them, instead of just, this is what a boot camp is, da 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 da, you should do it, I think it would be awesome, how's it sound? I'm telling them exactly why they need it. So I'm like, thanks for sharing your goals with me. You're going to love this. Maybe they said they struggled with yo-yo dieting. I'm like, this is going to be so great for you because it helps you create a routine so you don't yo-yo anymore. Maybe they said they're a gym person. And I say, awesome. I was a gym rat too, but I have found that I love the convenience of at-home workouts. I've lost 30 pounds, totally toned up, and I'm in better shape than I was as a college athlete. And then I go into explaining the boot camp. So you're going to be a part of a private group with tons of awesome resources, over 3,000 workouts. You can pick one to do start to finish, and then you have all the others so you never get bored. You get access to every single one for an entire year. You get set up with all the resources and tools you need to get started. So I'm literally giving you guys my entire conversation right here. So you should be utilizing this, copy it, and then obviously just make it your own voice. So I'm not saying go in and skip this part. You need to be doing these steps, but make it sound like you. Like, if you wouldn't use a bunch of capitals like this or emojis, then don't put those in. Or if you, for example, when people say, hey girl, if you don't say that, then don't say that. Talk how you would talk. But put your voice on it, but use my conversation guide to give you a guideline of how to go through all the steps with someone, and then here's where you can offer them the different packages and talk about that. But you don't jump to the packages, you don't jump to anything until you've gone over their goals, what they're struggling with, and explaining the boot camp. Because a lot of times too, I see people just jump right into, somebody asks them a question and they jump like, how much does it cost? And then they just send them the pricing. Why would they buy that? They have no idea why they need it. Like, you need to go through the steps first. So if somebody asks the cost right off the bat, I'm not like trying to hide something. I just know that I need to explain the value of it before I give them a number. So I tell them it totally varies. It depends on the person, their goals. Everybody gets a custom package. Once I know what your personal goals are, I can best figure out, what would work for you, and I can give you those options. And then I ask them what they are. And then I go into their goals, and then I go into what a boot camp is, because I know that what works for people is not just the workouts. So if somebody's asking me what workouts I do, I don't just talk about the workouts. I talk about the nutrition part, I talk about the workouts, and I talk about the accountability and the support group and having a coach. Because I know that it's fitness plus nutrition plus the support community and accountability that gets me and my clients the results. It's not just one thing. So I hope that makes sense and helps you guys. Stephanie?
Yeah, that was helpful. Thank you.
Okay, cool. And then obviously at the end, once I've sent the packages and I tell them, you know, my recommendation, then that's where I send that share card out. Do you guys have any other questions? Or maybe you have conversations that you're feeling frustrated or stuck with, and I'm happy to help with those too. Like maybe you're getting a lot of objections, or maybe you're scared to invite, you don't know what to say, or anything like that.
So I'm in the team Beachbody Coach link generator, and I'm putting my coach ID number in, and it's completely dithered and it won't let me submit it. But I'm sure that's it, because I'm looking back at my home page and it's the right numbers.
What are you using that for?
It was like the coach link generator.
Yeah, so but are you just trying to send someone?
Yeah, I was trying to send somebody something. So I put my
I would use ShareCart.
just use ShareCart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always use ShareCart, because the problem with the link generator is A, it doesn't always work right, and B, a lot of times it sends them a link to that one thing, and then from there it's really easy for them to get off of that and just onto the whole site, and then they could be completely like not even linked to you anymore. So I just always use ShareCart, even if I'm just sending somebody just wants, like maybe they're already a client of mine and they're like, I want to try that collagen boost, and then I just send them a ShareCart link for the collagen. Or if it's a challenge pack, I send a ShareCart link for that.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Not really a question, but just like a comment. When you were talking about the whole like telling them the value first, like that makes a lot of sense too, because I feel like when I very first started at like, I'd kind of just like talk about, you know, that, and then just like give them kind of like the options, and that would be like, you know, frustrating I think for them, because they don't really know what they're getting from that. So like
Right.
telling them like why this is like talking about your goals and like how you're gonna actually personally fit that to them, I feel like is like worth it for people for sure. So that was helpful.
Tying that all together, because I think
Yeah.
so often we get so excited that someone's even interested that then we just like want to word vomit everything on them, and we're like, this is what you're gonna get, it's this and this and this and this, and this is the pricing, and like, which package do you want? And they're like, hi. Like,
Yeah, I was kidding.
yeah, so you have to really dig deep first and figure out like why they need this, so that you can then, you know, explain the value of what we have to offer and tie it to their problem, so that this can be their solution. Because if I don't ask what someone's problem is, and then I'm like, yeah, you should do Morning Meltdown 100 because it's awesome, you're gonna love this program, and they hate, you know, they hate DJ, I don't know, they hate the music, or they like can't do any jumping, and they are 70 years old, like that's not going to be the program for them. But if I don't first ask those questions, I have no way of knowing, you know, what the solution is to their problem and how to tie it all together so that they can clearly see that.
And I think too that also helps like on a personal level, like they like connect with you more as a coach then, and they like want to do that journey with you for sure.
Yeah, because it's about the people, like it's not about us, it's about them. And you know, conversations don't need to be like that. Like it might take a couple days of, you know, going back and forth with someone. Like I always try to ask as many questions as I can. And if I ask them, you know, what are their goals, and they're like, lose weight, I'm like, that's not deep enough. Like I'm gonna need more than that. So then I dig deeper, and I'm like, okay, that's great. How much weight are you wanting to lose? Why are you wanting to lose the weight? How do you want to feel when you lose that weight? You know, what would you like to see change over the next 30, 60, 90 days? How is your nutrition? Do you struggle more with the fitness side or the nutrition side? Do you have any sort of routine now? Like I go deeper and ask more questions so that they also see that I care, and I'm not just trying to sell them a challenge pack. I'm actually trying to help them. But then also it gets them thinking, because this isn't just about losing weight. And if that's their only goal coming into it, like they're not going to stick with it when they don't see the results they want in a week, and they really were just looking for some quick fix like wrap or pill, and that's not what we have to offer. But I want people to dig deeper and think about what really like physical, mental, emotional changes they want to see. Do you want to be healthier and live a longer life? Do you want to be able to run around in the yard with your kids and you can't right now? Do you, want to prevent?
Lifestyle change.
Yeah, just things like that. Just digging deeper with people and really getting them thinking, because then you can tie the emotional side of things too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Okay, I lied. I have one more.
Yeah.
So on the MM100, like the group chats, do you have any suggestions to like get like more involvement, I guess, in there? Like we have like probably most of our girls have like responded back to it, but they're kind of like, oh, yeah. So I don't want to like bombard them with messages and like, let's do this kind of thing. But do you have any suggestions on that line?
So like today I just messaged and checked in and I was like, hey girls, like just got back from Watershed. Oh my God, I did not want to do that workout, but I did it. It feels so good. Seeing you guys showing up like got me motivated. And then I just said, how did everyone's week 1 go? And then everyone started like talking about how their week 1 went. And a lot of people were talking about like struggles that are going on in their personal life, but that they're so happy they've been like committed to this. So we were just kind of supporting each other. And then one girl said she was struggling with nutrition. And so I posted those meal plans in the group right now. And I shared those with them. And I said, I'm going to do these, the next 2 weeks. Like you guys want to try these meal plans out with me and stuff. And just started kind of talking about that. Or say, like, did you guys see the meal plans? Is anyone going to be using these? Just kind of starting combo there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then I'll probably I want to get to know them a little better too. So I'll probably kind of, as we go, ask them some questions just about them. Like, let's all, you could start off by like, we kind of already introduced ourselves, but maybe like, what are your guys's goals and how can we hold each other accountable to them or something like that.
Okay, cool. That helps. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? I have like a couple more minutes. No? Okay, cool. Well, I will definitely post a recording of this once it's up. And thank you guys for being on tonight and showing up and making your business a priority. And tomorrow, let's all do our Transformation Tuesday posts. Something that's personally helped me a lot in my business and my own fitness and accountability journey is taking weekly progress photos and posting them. So for Morning Meltdown, if you want to do every Monday, or if you want to do every 10 workouts, since it's like goes in sets of 10, you could do that too. But posting those is incredible accountability for yourself, because you're like, oh shoot, like I want to stick with my stuff this week because I don't want to show up and have to post those and have nothing be changed, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, whatever. But it's also a great way for people to go along the journey with me, and they get to see it real time versus just seeing my 100-day transformation. They're like, wow, that's cool, but they didn't get to actually watch it happen. And it's way cooler when they get to go along the journey with me. And that short period of time, like 10 days or 7 days difference, people can like really relate to that and connect to that. They can see themselves doing that versus 100 days is a lot different, or my 2-year transformation. So just a little side note thing, like I challenge you guys to be sharing your progress photos, not transformation, like overall transformation, but your progress photos from your current program weekly, whether you do it on Tuesday or whatever. But Transformation Tuesday is a great time to post those too. And then we can all share the link to our transformation post tomorrow. And you can also shout out other people on your stories. So you can go, if you go on our team page, there's albums and files with tons of different transformation photos that you can share, and you can shout out other people from our team on your stories. for Transformation Tuesday as well, and then end it with some sort of call to action for your boot camp and invite them to learn more about it. So that's something I'll be doing that I do usually every Tuesday when I do my transformation posts. I also do stories with other people's transformations because maybe my body and my transformation doesn't necessarily relate to them, but somebody else's might. So, okay, cool. Well, I will post this. Thanks again for showing up, guys, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye.